Herzlich willkommen.
Welcome to our How to Do video series for nexy, the wireless sensor network solution. My name is Jens Lindemeyer from Steute Technologies. Today's video is about the initial operation of our wireless gateway, and I will be showing how it works using this computer. I have already connected the gateway, which means that the power supply is up and running and the gateway is linked by network cable directly to my computer. Upon delivery, the gateway has the preset IP address 192.168.3.32. In order to connect with the gateway, the IP address of the computer must first be set manually to an IP address within the same range. In this case, I have already done this. Now we can connect to the gateway for the first time. To do this, we first open a browser window, for example Chrome, Edge or Firefox, enter the preset IP address that is 192.168.3.32 and confirm. This takes us to the login page of the Sensor Bridge software. If a message should appear saying that the connection to the Sensor Bridge has failed, this means that the gateway is still booting. Booting takes about 2 or 3 minutes, so if the message appears, just wait a while longer. To log in, we enter the preset login details. The preset username is admin and the preset password is steute. The first step is to take a look at the language and color settings. To do this, we need to click in the top right hand corner on the user symbol. The available languages are German and English. Colors can be light or dark. For this demonstration, I will select English and dark. The second step, which is crucial, is to change the password for the Sensor Bridge interface. We access the user settings by once again clicking on the user symbol and then on User Settings. In the upper field, the current password, i.e. steute, is entered, and in the two lower fields the new password is entered. Finally, we confirm the new password by clicking on Save. We see a message at the bottom of the screen that this setting has been saved, i.e. the password has been changed. Before we can connect the gateway to the company network, the IP address of the gateway, that is of the Sensor Bridge, must be changed to make it compatible with the company infrastructure. In order to change the network settings of the gateway, we have to leave the Sensor Bridge interface and instead call up the web interface of the gateway. This is possible by clicking on the menu button in the top right hand corner and then on Settings. On this screen, we can see the settings of the Sensor Bridge, and here is a link to the gateway interface. Before we go any further, I would like to explain briefly the difference between gateway and Sensor Bridge. The gateway is the physical device, that is the IPC, on which the Sensor Bridge software runs, and the Sensor Bridge is the software installed on that device. The IP settings are located at the gateway level. They can be accessed via this link, but because that takes us to a different level, I need to log in again first. The user data are not the same as for the Sensor Bridge interface. Here the preset username is steute and the password is also steute. I confirm this and can then access the gateway settings. Here I can also change the network settings. I must change the preset IP address to an address within the IP range enabled in my network structure. In this case, I will take 192.168.178 and then 132. It is also possible to enter a default gateway IP address or DNS server, for example if the device requires or should have internet access, but in this case we can ignore that. In addition, down here I can also select an Ntp server, that is a time server which the device uses to call up the current time and then synchronize itself so that I'm always using the updated server time. If I have internet access, I can of course take an internet address for this, and if I have a time server locally at the company, I can use that. In our case, this is irrelevant because I have not installed a time server locally. To save the settings we have made, that is to change the IP address, we recommend that you tick the box up here, causing the device to reboot after the changes have been saved. This is important, especially when changing the IP address, because the new IP address will only become valid once the device has rebooted. So I tick the box up here, confirm with the save button, and then receive a message saying that the settings have been saved and that the device will now reboot. That will take about 2 to 3 minutes, after which the device will be available via its new IP address and with its new settings. Thank you for watching. If you have any further questions, please do not hesitate to contact us directly. Otherwise, until the next video, and see you then.